Hey lovely viewers, welcome to my channel Bold and Beautiful episode. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers Thursday, November 14, Finn and Deacon fight over Hope. Carter baffles Steffy and Ridge. Ivy's promise to terrified Electra. Steffy's emotional healer moment. Bill's response for Luna. Carter's vengeance begins. Steffy's blow-up brewing. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers for Thursday, November 14, reveal that Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester will remain confused over Carter Walton's fierce defense of Hope Logan and her place at Forrester Creations. The harder Carter pushes for Hope and her line to be reinstated, the further thwarted Ridge and Steffy will be. Carter has come Hope's biggest supporter out of nowhere, so it's easy to see why his jest has been puzzling Steffy and Ridge recently. You'd suppose Ridge and Steffy would start wondering about a romantic connection, but it seems they'll stay in the dark on that for now. Steffy and Ridge still won't be suitable to figure out what would beget Carter to fight so hard for Hope's future at Forrester. Meanwhile, John Finn Finnegan will head to Il Giardino, where he'll obviously see Deacon Sharp. Cleric owns the place, so it's not surprising that Finn will cross paths with him for a tense discussion. Finn will presumably be there to pick up some takeout unless Deacon specifically process him. Whatever the case, Finn will approach the bar and eventually have a Hope-related argument with Cleric. Of course, Deacon will rush to Hope's defense and contend her story must be legal. Since Hope claims the lingerie incident was a misreading, Cleric will feel like Finn should believe her and maybe move Steffy to rehire her. Still, Finn won't suppose there's any other explanation for Hope throwing herself at him while scantily sheathed. Hope couldn't offer up a name for anyone differently she might be luring, so Finn will continue to believe this was another failed attempt to pursue him. Anyhow, Finn clearly won't want to push back on Steffy's blasting decision. Steffy is the co-CEO of Forrester Creations, so Finn trusts her judgment at work and has no intention of telling her what to do. Cleric and Finn won't let this conflict curl into a brawl or anything too wild, but they'll still face off in Thursday's bandy occasion. Although Cleric may not do anything to sway Finn's option of Hope, he'll at least make his passions known. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Hope and Carter's secret love will continue to beget problems, so we'll bring you more prognostications on all the drama and updates on any shocking news to come. The Bold and the Beautiful Wednesday, November 13 recap Ivy's promise to terrified Electra. Steffy's emotional healer moment. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers recap for Wednesday, November 13, reveals that Brooke Logan came clean to Ridge Forrester about her earlier discussion with Taylor Hayes. That led to Brooke admitting they talked about the Hope Logan situation and where Taylor's heart was leading her. Ridge made it clear that he was committed to Brooke, who suggested they couldn't let Taylor's condition or anything differently come between them. After some flashbacks involving the fortune keyhole in Italy, Brooke reiterated that they were no way going to be piecemeal and that nothing could keep Ridge down from his Logan. At the Precipice house, Steffy Forrester was surprised when Chandra showed up to continue her work as Taylor's healer. Chandra and Taylor invited Steffy to share in some breathing exercises on the bottom. As Steffy closed her eyes and went on with the contemplation, she wound up recalling joyful family moments when Feed Forrester was still alive. Steffy said she saw Thomas Forrester there too on with her parents, so she sounded moved over the recollections. Once Chandra left, Taylor told Steffy that she could see how happy it made her flashing back their beautiful family. Moving forward, Taylor suggested that her heart would be healed with that love rather than broken by the losses. In the Forrester design office, Eric Forrester checked in with Ivy Forrester and hoped Electra Forrester was making musketeers. Ivy suggested that after everything Electra had been through, she was glad over her bastard's chance at a fresh launch. In the salon on Wednesday's Bold and the Beautiful occasion, Katie Logan showed up and called out. Electra and Will Spencer pulled down from their close moment, but Katie still picked up on a vibe as she entered. After Katie got updates on Will helping with the photoshoot setup, she noted that Electra and Ivy were each over the internet now. Katie felt that Electra merited to be in the spotlight, but Electra remained uncomfortable as she took off. Once Katie was alone with Will, she jokingly advised him to promise that he wouldn't elope. Katie said she wanted a real marriage or Will danced with her and teased Will with all her romantic prognostications. Will confessed that he'd no way met a girl like Electra, but he was a little concerned about her history and the way she talked about wanting a fresh launch. After Will decided it was presumably nothing, he said he was more focused on what came next. Back in the design office, Electra set up Eric with Ivy and gabbled with them. Once Eric headed out, Ivy quizzed Electra about Will since she was obviously falling for him. Electra confessed that she'd no way met anyone like Will before, but she added that anything would be better than what she left before. Despite Electra's new morning, she couldn't help fussing that her history would catch up with her. Electra stressed there could be trouble thanks to the jewelry line advertisement and said Ivy was the only bone who knew why she had to come to Los Angeles. Ivy claimed it would stay that way and planned to do everything in her power to cover Electra. While Ivy embraced a teary Electra, a real man was shown codifying Electra's name into a hunt machine. Once Remy Price pulled up the press release with the rearmost Electra news, he could see that she was in Los Angeles. Remy claimed Electra could run, but she couldn't hide. Electra's snooper looked relatively minatory as he peered at a giant wall of her prints. The bold and the beautiful spoilers say Electra's history is surely going to collide with her present, so stay tuned. The bold and the beautiful spoilers week of November 18. Bill's response for Luna. Carter's vengeance begins. Steffy's blow-up brewing. The bold and the beautiful spoilers for the week of November 18 to 22 reveal that Bill Spencer may have a different response following Luna Knows What's Coming letter. Although Bill burned the first one, he might hold onto letter number 2 and come a little more moved by Luna's words. Still, he might write back or indeed decide to visit her. If Luna pushes Bill hard enough, Bill may be willing to see Luna face to face, but that could give her an occasion to turn on the waterworks and play up the temporary insanity angle. Part of Bill still has a soft spot for Luna since he allowed of her as his son for so long. Will that make Bill susceptible to Luna's manipulation in the coming occurrences? Bill may show off his vulnerable side and let Luna back in his heart just a crack. Of course, this could be a situation where Luna makes progress over time and potentially gets Bill to help with a legal path to freedom. Over with Electra Forrester, she may consider leaving Los Angeles if she realizes her snooper, Remy Price, has tracked her down. Will Spencer may supplicate Electra not to go and promise that he'll always cover her, at least if she's willing to eventually give him updates on what's going on. The good news is that Electra will remain on the show and have a chance at a real love story with Will. The bad news is Remy will beget a ton of problems and bring plenitude of peril to lay. Meanwhile, a different kind of peril will play out with Carter Walton and Hope Logan. Carter's vengeance on Steffy Forrester and Ridge Forrester will surely come with some pitfalls, so Hope will have to decide if she'll go each buy on a new plot. Whatever the case, Carter will feel confident that they can strike back in a big way. Hope may eventually get on board and set the stage for them to be quite the revengeful power couple. Brooke Logan is the only person in the circle on Carter and Hope's secret love at this point. Will that change soon? And if so, who'll be the first to find out Hope is part of a sizzling new pairing? Our bold and the beautiful prognostications point to Steffy blowing up over Hope and Carter's relationship in the not-too-distant future. So don't miss any angry discoveries on the horizon. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.